All right, welcome back to Resident Evil 2 in 2026. Return to Raccoon City. This is episode 6. Let's get after it.
No! Get away!
Poor Ben. So, as we can see, Birkin got Mr. Ben, Ben got, and now we're rushing over to see if he's okay.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer! Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story. Ben. Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay. Hang in there, Ben. Oh, my chest. It's burning. What's wrong?
Good God, what was that?
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey! Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Rest in pepperonis, Ben. A miserable death indeed. Goddamn. That thing just ripped through Ben's chest and just killed him instantly. Pretty fucking brutal. Yeah. His death in Remake 2 it was different. Just as brutal, but damn, if they did that too in the remake. But yeah. Anyway. Bitter irony. I mean, what happens to Mr. Ben definitely happened to Chief Irons in the remake. So we're gonna make our way back to the chess piece puzzle because we have the 2 remaining chess pieces, so we can make our way to the depths of the sewer system and on our way to the lab. But first, we gotta deal with this G embryo. And if you guys have played Darkside Chronicles for the Nintendo Wii, this fight is actually quite challenging, and really fun. If you guys have a Nintendo Wii in 2026, I strongly recommend you give it a go, because that game is awesome. And it's a perfect remaster of exactly this. Just, with the Wii graphics, and it looks great. So what we're gonna do is unload our shotgun into the G embryo, and the little guys that he spits out, will cling on to you. And the only way to get rid of them is to either shoot them, which I don't recommend because it will cost you ammo. The way to get rid of them is to wildly move the D-pad, like left and right. Left, right, up, and down. It doesn't matter, just just wildly move it around, and those things will just drop off you. So now that we put in all the puzzle pieces, we proceed through the door, and we'll catch up with Miss Ada. She somehow caught up with us.
What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way, for now.
Okay, so the way Ada, like, just somehow mysteriously drops down, it kind of reminds me of Remake 3 with Jill, where you're running away from Nemesis. And there's this one part where she opens the door and then drops down, and it kind of reminds me of that. It makes me wonder if that's the inspiration that they got for that segment, which I do plan on playing Remake 3 after I do Remake 2 at some point. So here we are in the save area. We're going to push aside this locker, and we're going to open the door to the warehouse and head on down. Here we can collect some shotgun shells as well as Magnum ammo. So it's completely dark. You know, Leon says it's too dark to see anything. You know, again, a recurring thing in classic Resident Evils. Most notably, the room next to Jan in Resident Evil Original. You have to light the candelabra to, like, loot stuff, both in RE1 Remake as well. So we light that up, and now we can loot the shotgun shells. There's another lamp here. We're gonna light that guy up. And we're gonna take the Magnum clip, or excuse me, the Magnum magazine, and we're gonna make our way up. Because we will need all the Magnum ammunition we can collect for the final boss. You can also use it for Birkin G2. It's up to you if you want, but I think what Past Me does here when we fight Birkin G2 is I use the enhanced shotgun just to save Magnum rounds and to make the final fight with G3 as smooth as possible. So we're gonna make our way down, and oh, Miss Annette.
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
So Leon just got shot, and he is unconscious from the shock. So now we take over Ada. This is the second Ada segment. The way they did this segment in Remake 2 is also incredible and awesome. And in Remake 2, they added a special, I don't know how you can say this, like a special item that she can use to, like, hack electrical things, which is completely new. But as far as the sequence is concerned, it's pretty much the same. We're chasing after Annette, and we're going through the sewer system here. So, pretty straightforward. We just follow Annette, and what I do is I unequip my gun, so this cutscene here will go by faster.
Don't move. You're the one who's with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself.
Ada Wong.
Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe.
How did you know? Who are you?
Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin.
What?
John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-Virus away from me.
G-Virus?
It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-Virus.
Then that must mean the creature in the police department is...
Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
This way.
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh, my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Alpha Team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body?
The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there! Shoot! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! You son of a...
So those rats were the carriers of the virus.
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring. No. Too bad.
So Ada Wong overpowers Annette here with her, enhanced fighting ability. She straight up does like a kung fu move and karate chops, kung fu chops her ass, and she falls down into the sewer. And we will meet the famous alligator boss here.
Ada?
So now we are back in control with Leon. We can see that he is visibly wounded. He's bleeding, and this is a really cool graphical update compared to Resident Evil, because this was never shown before. You could be in red danger in Resident Evil and still look exactly the same. So we're going to make a left here into this little hallway, and we're going to loot a shotgun shell and the wolf medallion. the same wolf medallion that's used in Resident Evil to unlock the entrance to the lab. So we have some spiders here. Try to avoid them because you'll get poisoned, and if you do get hit by the poison, it doesn't really matter because in the next room here, there's some blue herbs that you can use to heal the poison from your body. Right there, to Leon's right. And what we're going to do is we are going to use the valve handle twice. We are going to use it the first time here, and again, this room and this entire segment was beautifully remastered in Remake 2. I have zero complaints. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the valve handle again, because a common thing that will happen if you are playing this blind in 2026 is you will not even think about doing this. And what will typically happen is you will move forward as normal, and you will realize that you need to cross the bridge. And what you'll have to do is go back downstairs and use that valve handle again to raise up the platform. So that is just something that experienced Resident Evil 2 players do. Use the valve handle twice. So here we are in the boss area. We are going to run towards the end of the room here, or the end of the sewer hall, the culverts, whatever you want to call it. And we will trigger the boss fight.
Ada!
We can see Ada is busy doing her thing, trying to fight. And yeah, somehow Leon managed to evade getting eaten by that damn giant alligator, crocodile, whatever you want to call it. So how to beat it is you run back here, push the button, it will drop some gas cylinder thing. The alligator crocodile will try to eat it, put it in its mouth, and you shoot it. And then, kaboom. The crocodile alligator is dead. And then we run on back to Ada, and Ada will do her thing and nurse us back to health and put on some bandages. Somehow she was hiding those bandages, in her sexy stockings or whatever, but yeah, she's gonna nurse Leon back to health.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
And we can see Leon's got the bandages on. Really, really cool effect. Makes it super immersive. Player models changing. And here we go. We're crossing the bridge that we used the valve for the second time. And like I mentioned earlier, if you're going through this blind, you will not know to use it twice. And when you come on up after that cutscene, you'll realize, oh shit, what's happening here? So you got to go back down and use the valve. So we will loot the eagle crest from that dead body there. And we will make our way to this fan, and we will use the valve for the last time to slow down the spinning fan there, so we don't get chopped into pieces trying to crawl through that. We'll make our way up the ladder. Run across, go on down the ladder, and we will just basically make our way back around to that waterfall. Zombies will start to rise, but that's okay. We can just run past them. And the beautiful thing about this segment is Ada is armed with her own gun, so she can defend herself, and if she gets hit by the poison, it's all good. We will then use both medallions. Great way to reuse assets from the first Resident Evil. And this will get rid of the waterfall, and we'll go through the door. Really, really cool security measures here in Raccoon City. Like, ridiculous, but whatever. It's a video game, and as we run through this service hallway here, something is stomping about above us. Super scary. And now we've made it to the world-famous tram, Sky Tram. And again, this Sky Tram was beautifully remastered in Resident Evil 2 Remake, and it is also remastered in Resident Evil 0 Remake, the same Resident Evil 0 that was released on the GameCube, which I will also be playing as well, so stay tuned for that. Very excited. And as we can see, Birkin is trying to crawl through. You can see like the little dust crumbs. They'll start to fall from the ceiling. All you have to do is just simply move out of the way and let Ada shoot the hand. You don't have to waste any ammunition. Just let Ada do her thing. Her being an NPC, she has unlimited ammo. And we can see that Ada has done enough damage, and she straight up shot one of the tentacle claws off of Birkin. And he's like, alright, I'm out of here. And in Resident Evil 0, this is where you find the Magnum. Again, we'll go over all that when we get there, when we replay Resident Evil 0 HD Remaster. So something optional here. We can use this to use our lighter to light the flare, and what it will do is it will reveal a secret weapon key, weapon locker key, right there to Leon's right. We loot that guy, and what's awesome is when we use that, it will give us, I think it's the Magnum parts, enhanced Magnum parts, which I do not use. And I'll go into the reasoning behind that when we get to that episode. So we have a bunch of zombies here. Again, Ada is self-sufficient. She is contributing, she's helping, she has her own gun. And she is just shooting these zombies down. And over here, this is where you can get the spark shots if you are playing Claire, an exclusive Claire weapon. But for Leon, it's the enhanced shotgun parts, which I use a little bit later. What I do is I do a trick where I use all the available ammunition in the shotgun, and then I combine the shotgun parts with the standard shotgun, and what it will do is it will automatically refill my ammunition to full. And this trick works in Remake 2 and Remake 3. So if you're playing as Carlos and you get the enhanced mag or enhanced clip enhancement and you combine it with your M4, it will automatically refill. And it's looking like Past Me must have forgot about that trick, because I literally just refilled my ammunition with the shotgun, which I don't know why I did that, but that's okay. I think what Past Me does is I use the existing shotgun in the storage box, and I combine it with that to refill it. But yeah, definitely a technical error there. But yeah, we are coming up towards the end of this episode here, because we're going to be headed on down to the lab, and that will be the final episode. So yeah, this is the end of episode 6. And in the next episode, we will make our way down to the lab, and that will be the grand finale of Resident Evil 2 in 2026. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.